Hey Perry, just wanted to say hi and just quick reminder. Keep it professional, please.
Always. Wes, I know what I'm doing. Please.
Thanks, Perry. Yeah, I know. It's good to see you again, buddy.
Don't start your BS, Wes. Okay?
Never.
Don't start it.
Wes, the consummate professional.
That's all I am.
The glue that keeps it all together.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Wes Most can be extremely pushy at times. That's why you don't see a picture of his face.
Perry, I'm so good looking, I would overshadow you, so I like to keep myself off screen.
It's out of respect,
But you call it pushy, I call it driving for success. So we just have different definitions of it.
Persistent. It's persistent.
Yeah, it's called persistence. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Barry. I'm going to get us set up in the shot, and then you guys take it away.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All righty.
Perry Caravello is an actor, comedian, content creator in the digital world, and a very, very popular person on Twitch. And we're lucky to have him tonight to talk about some of these issues when you look at different content creators who try to go right up to the line and in varying degrees of success and failure, cross it. Perry seems to be pretty good at getting right up close to that line without crossing it. Perry, thanks for being with me. How you doing?
Chris? Very well, Chris. Thank you.
Awesome.
Very thankful to be here.
Well, it's kind of you to be a part of this. Give me a sense for how you create interest, create an audience without going too far.
I just become myself, and a lot of people like to go overboard, and some of them do it the perverted way. I, on the other hand, am not like that at all. That's not my goal.
What do you think your allure is? Why do you think people want to watch you on Twitch, sometimes 1,000 or more at a time, which in the world of Twitch is a big deal. That's a big audience to have that in a live stream. To see you do basic run-of-the-mill stuff. I mean, you'll eat a pizza, you'll take on a bet or a wager or from a watcher, viewer, listener. What do you think the appeal is?
People, Mr. Hansen, look and listen. I got a temper, and people love to see me blow up. They just love it. They think when I lose my cool, or just when I lose my mind, it's funny, and it sometimes is. But there's other times that I blow up so much that I get this pain in my chest, which is actually my throat going out of my mind, and they just like to see me go crazy and lose my mind and lose my temper.
How much of it is an act, Perry, and how much of it is you really getting tweaked by something somebody says or something that has happened in your personal life?
It's all me. It's all me. There's no act here at all. For better or for worse, it's all me.
There's a lot of rage, fits of rage in your...
Yeah, and people love to piss me off, and that's me.
What pisses you off most, Perry?
Being accused of killing animals, my girlfriend's cats. That's hogwash. I mean, look.
Let's talk about that for a minute, because it is part of your persona on Twitch and other places. Your girlfriend at one point accused you, or somebody accused you of killing your girlfriend's cat.
She didn't accuse me at all.
Look,
my friend Linda Johnson had 2 cats. Okay, and they were getting sick. They were puking all over inside the bathtub. They were just making the bathroom a smelly, stinky, disgusting mess. And she called me up and told me to come over to help her bring these cats down the street to the veterinarian. And this was after when I had my truck, before my truck got rear-ended and totaled. I moved her from the Valley over to an apartment in the Hollywood area. So she invited me over to help bring the cats in the back of my truck down the street to a veterinarian to see what the problem is with the cats. So we bring him down to the veterinarian, and we're both sitting in the waiting room and stuff. So then she goes in and talks to the vet, and I guess the vet just basically told her that these two cats are deathly ill and they need to be both put to sleep.
So how do you get accused of killing the cats if it was an act of empathy?
In a text message, Linda made the remark, she says, "I'll never forgive you for killing my cat."
And that got out and got filed?
And that text message, and that's one cat, but there were two cats. So I didn't kill any animals. And people found out about this, and it went all over the place, and they blow it out of proportion, and this and that, and then they're saying that I'm a cat killer and a murderer and all this other garbage, and that I killed my friend up in Big Bear and a bunch of other baloney.
I mean, do you like having these controversies? Does it feed into your
I can't stand.
online?
No, I don't like hearing these controversies at all. No.
Tell me about this 1992 incident on set. This was sort of the, I guess you could say.
What are you talking about?
There was an incident that you've referred to before that people talk about where you were on set shooting a project and you were created a controversy and it ended up working out well for you. But explain to me why people care so much.
Look, we're on the internet and we're world round, and I'm not telling the full situation.
Because
I'm telling this one last time because I respect you. I answered an ad in the Penny Saver to become a film actor, a movie star. Okay. Mm-hmm. And of course, what are you? You're an extra. You're a film extra. So what did we do? Our first job was to go to Magic Mountain Studios over just down the street from Magic Mountain and do this billboard ad shoot. So we're all dressed up like doctors and nurses, and we're standing on this platform doing a film, a camera shoot for a billboard ad for Alvarado Hospital in San Diego. Okay. Well, after that evening ended, it was middle of the night. I forget the exact time hour, but after that evening ended, there was one of the girls on the shoot whom to me was a Shannon Duarte lookalike. She looked a lot like Shannon Duarte to me. Her hairstyle, her makeup, she reminded me of Shannon Duarte. I didn't make the comment that she's a Shannon Duarte lookalike to anybody on set. I was just, in my personal heart, I looked at her like a Shannon Duarte lookalike. Very nice young lady. Okay, I don't remember her name, some time ago. At the end of the shoot, again, she asked me for directions back to the freeway. So I says, follow me. So she follows me, and I pull over on the freeway on-ramp, and I says, do you know where you're going now to leave, or is everything fine? She says, yes, I'm fine. So my natural reaction is to kiss a girl on the cheek goodbye and, leave. So I reached my head into the car to give her a kiss on the cheek. She moved her entire body to the passenger side of the car, thinking that I'm going to, the comment was, she thought that I was going to rape her. And that's complete BS. No freaking way am I going to do anything despicable like that at all. Okay? So I backed off. I apologized, and I got into my vehicle, and I left.
End of story.
End of story. Exactly. End of story there. Okay? I get a phone call at like 10 a.m. the next morning to go back to the casting director's office in North Hollywood. So I did, and he stares me down. He stares at my crotch, and I looked at him eye to eye, and I says, I'm not sucking your dick. And he says, well, if you don't suck mine, then I suck yours, and you jerk me off. And I'll set you up with a job with Christina Applegate tomorrow. I didn't like that. That was to keep me from getting in trouble. It was his comment. If you want to, and he goes, I know the owner of the Comedy Store, the owner of the Laugh Factory, the owner of the Comedy Magic Store, the owner of the Ice House. Like, I cannot perform open mic stand-up anymore if I don't do what he's requesting. So I says, I'm not sucking your dick. And he says, and then he looks at me and he says, then I suck yours and you jerk me off. And I'll set you up with a job tomorrow with Christina Applegate. And the wheeling and dealing turned into, I allowed him to do what he did, and then I did what I did, which to me, to this day, still disgusts me to death. And people like to say that I sucked him off and that I'm gay and a bunch of other bull crap and then I was harassing him, and it's just all a bunch of baloney, and I'm tired of it, sick and tired of it.
So how did you put this in your past? I mean, it sounds like to say the least, an unpleasant.
Put it in my past. I've been trying to put it in my past. It constantly keeps coming up.
What impact did this have on you? I mean, it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but the impact, it was supposed to keep me from getting in trouble, but instead it made me disgusted.
What happened after that incident? Did you get jobs through this guy?
I did one job and that was it.
And then you were done.
And then I was done.
Moved past it. How important was Windy City Heat for you, the Comedy Central cult classic?
It was my first major film, so it was very important.
Was that kind of a jumping off point for you?
What do you mean?
In terms of your career, did that propel you to the popularity that you experience now?
I guess, yeah. It's. I don't think I'm really that popular, but I guess I am. The stream is what's really making me more popular than anything else ever before.
Do you ever wonder why so many people want to watch you explode on a Twitch stream? What the appeal is? I mean, I know what you think it is, and you explained that, but why do people care?
Everybody loved Sam Kinison when he was alive. And I'm falling into tears thinking about it because he was an old friend. And his brother Bill and Bill's wife and child are friends of mine. But and they like my scream like Sam Kinison's scream. So everybody needed somebody loud and obnoxious like Sam Kinison. And I guess I was the one that filled up that void. And everybody just likes when I get into an outrage.
So how do you prepare for the stream? Do you go into it each time saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do? Or is it just kind of, all right, turn it on and see what happens and see who's there and see what they say and how I react?
Actually, I turn it on and see what people have got to say and questions that they want to ask me and stuff they try to dare me to do. And a lot of things that they ask me to do, I turn down. But just the other, they want me to lose my mind. And I mean, I'll even give you an example that happened just a few days ago. Somebody asked me to leave sardines in my snowboard boots. And I put 2 sardines in there, but I forgot that I put 2 sardines in my boot at the end of the stream. And it stayed in the boot for like 3 or 4, maybe 5 days. Later, my apartment stunk of fish. I didn't think of it that way because I'm living in here. I haven't left the house much.
You went nose blind.
Right, exactly. Okay, I went nose blind. I got 2 raw sardines in my left boot, and this past Saturday, I'm falling asleep in my chair behind me, and I'm getting all these bugs on me, and I'm smacking myself around. Then all of a sudden, I wake up, and it's like, oh my god! And then all of a sudden, I thought about it, Oh, the sardines are still in my boot. I removed the boot from my snowboard. I first put my arm in the boot, and all these bugs got on my arm. Scared the bejesus out of me. Unbuckled the boot from my snowboard and brought it to the kitchen, turned it over, poured it into my sink. Bugs went everywhere, and 2 sardines fell into the garbage disposal. So then I, swept all the bugs into the garbage disposal. I cleaned out the boot and sprayed the boot out with the bug spray and stuff. But yeah, it just got scary.
I see some balloons in the background there. What is that all about, Perry?
Somebody sent these. Somebody said happy birthday, and then there's a rainbow boot.
Just got them recently, or?
I'm not a balloon collecting kind of guy, not at all. It's just I get these sent to me every so often.
And how would you describe your fan base, Perry?
A little neurotic, some of them are fun, some of them are neurotic. But I get sent stuff all the time. I mean, like today, I went to my mailbox and I got a ton of big boxes of stuff. I don't know what's inside them yet because the stream is not starting. So my Friday is my mail day. Friday is on my stream. It's when I open mail on the stream. So
give me a sense of some of the things you receive in the mail that you opened on the stream.
Wow.
Besides balloons.
Well, balloons that's nothing. But I mean, I've gotten I've had what have I had? It's on my stream. I've had pictures of like the pictures behind. Here, let's move this over so you can see the picture. Like these paintings of jokingly like of me and stuff. Me and Jesus Christ and stuff. It's just crazy. Stuff like that.
How would you describe what you do for a living, Perry?
People are becoming obsessed with me, and I don't get it. The stream is becoming really huge, and it's fun. It's fun and everything, and it's really nice. And I got an Adult Swim job because of the stream, which is really, really I'm really thankful for.
This is a cartoon series, is it?
Yeah. Tell
me about that.
It's a little shoot. It's actually, you'll see me, not in cartoon form though. But they wrote a character for me, all based on my stream. So they're kind of obsessed with my stream, and they watch every stream, and they really keep my P's and Q's in character, so I don't lose my mind.
You talk to content creators and over decades that I've been in this business, and for instance, Opie and Anthony, when they're on the radio, they're still out there doing their thing, but in a different subscription format. And years ago, they would tell you that management in radio liked to push them to be edgy, to go right to the very verge of being inappropriate, and that was all fine as long as you didn't cross that line. But once you did, it was hands off. Nobody supported you. Is that kind of the way it is today? And where has that line moved when it comes to this digital world of content creators? There's no FCC, obviously, so you can do whatever you want unless it crosses the line into predatory behavior.
Right. It's almost like
YouTube to take you off.
It's almost like the language on TV now. I mean, you're starting to hear them swearing on regular TV. You never used to hear that back in the 60s and 70s. And they're now slowly moving in. They're now slowly moving into using foul language on TV. I mean, the foulest word you would ever hear on TV back in the 60s and 70s was hell and damn. Now you're hearing the S word, as George Carlin would say, the 7 words of phrases you can't say on TV. I'm not going to say those words, But you know,
Thank you.
it's like it's all kinds of shit that the S word, excuse me, that you're not supposed to say on TV. So, bada bing, you know.
Where do you think your career is going to go from here? You've kind of picked up the mantle in some ways of Sam Kinison, as you mentioned, and you favor him in terms of your voice and some of what you do. But where do you take it from here?
I hope things are going to go to the top. I'm not sure. I've only been streaming not even a year yet, so I really don't know where things are going to go right now.
Is the Twitch streaming something that's going to sustain itself? Do you think that goes on for a while?
I think it's going to last.
It turns into a YouTube type thing?
It's going to get bigger. It's going to get way bigger. YouTube. I'm already getting offers right now from big people that I can't even talk about. But TV deals, film deals. But yeah, this Twitch channel is going to become way bigger than YouTube alone. And it's all because of my stream.
Is there anything out there that you see in the streaming world that offends you, that bothers you, that you think is...
You know what? I really don't watch other streamers. I just watch my own. I just watch my own. Everybody watches me. I mean, I got this jerk off that calls himself Darkside Phil, that's basically my competition. That has been. I mean, I got awards here because I became the best streamer. Hold on. I got this award. This is from Twitch. It shows that I'm Twitch 2020 award, best new channel, Perry Caravello Live. And this chair that I'm sitting in was at one time Darkside Phil's chair, and then this is okay. That's yeah. This chair goes to the best streamer every year. So and he wants his chair back so bad that he's been sending his henchmen over here, delivering garbage on my patio.
You're saying Darkside Phil is doing this?
Yes. I last night it was about almost midnight. There was outside my front door a 4-foot square box filled with trash, old movies, old record albums, old just garbage, pornos, garbage, and just all thrown into this box, making it 3/4 of the way full and left outside my front door.
And why do you think it was Darkside Phil who would do that?
He's jealous of my stream. He's jealous of my viewers, jealous of me because he keeps saying that I took his viewers, and I took a lot of his people because I have a better stream than he does.
What kind of a person would pay you $40 to microwave a pizza that just arrived, microwave the pizza for 12 minutes, and then eat it?
Say that again.
On your Twitch stream once, somebody paid you, I guess, $40 to microwave a pizza that just arrived for 12 minutes, and then you actually ate that pizza. Who cares to see that?
Fans. I really don't understand why. I mean, I mean, yeah, I got a pizza that was just delivered to me, and it's already cooked, and then they want me to put it in the microwave again. They love messing with my microwave.
Do you worry that people try to turn you into some sort of a freak show that they're trying to do?
That's what they're trying to do.
Is that what's happening?
They love my shop vac. They love my shop vac. They love my microwave. I mean, real quick, my and also my paper shredder. But real quick, there was one bar in the state of Kansas a couple months back that when I turned my microwave around, this bar This bar had over 100 people in there. All they did was just, yeah! I mean, it was just hilarious. They were watching my stream live on the wall TV monitors. And, I mean, you saw a little over 100 people in the bar, maybe 500 people, I don't know. But when they saw me turn the microwave behind me around, they just jumped up out of their bar stools and out of their chairs and were going, yeah! And in the restaurant, I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw that.
How long do you think people watch you, support you on these streams before the next guy comes along and the next freak show takes place? And
you know what? I really don't know. I don't know. It could be months. It could be a year. It could be years. I don't know. I don't know how long they're going to want to watch me before somebody comes along and either I'm going to do what I can, Mr. Hansen, to become better, and they want me, and they're trying, and people are trying to get me to remove my tattoo in Las Vegas. I am not removing my tattoo.
You will be in Vegas, though, and so you're saying you will not remove the tattoo at the next
No
cannabis
way
market.
ever. Nobody's touching the arm. No one. Look, look. From the top down, it's Scary Perry on top. That was my nickname for many, many years. Then it's got a picture of myself, but in skeleton-like. All right, myself meaning the fedora brim, me wearing dark glasses, a skull, which was kind of the rock and roll look, and a leather jacket with the collar up, kind of an Arthur Fonzarelli or Marlon Brando in his first movie with the collar up, rock and rollish.
So
okay,
I'm confused. Didn't you have an event to promote the removal of the tattoo, or do I have that
I'm
wrong?
not removing the tattoo. Again, it's not going to get removed. People think I'm going to go to Vegas and have my tattoo removed. Never going to happen.
What about
They
these?
want to remove the word snowboarder off my arm because I've only been snowboarding twice. Why have I only snowboarded twice? Because of my financial situation, okay? My financial situation is getting better because of my streams. This winter, I'm in the snow as much as I possibly can to go snowboarding. Yes.
All right. So you've been snowboarding twice, and you're going to pick it back up again because you're doing better with the Twitch streams.
Because I'm doing better financially, yes.
And what about these pool parties you're hosting this summer? Explain that.
What pool parties?
I heard you're hosting some pool parties.
I'm not hosting any.
No.
No. There's no parties allowed here. Period.
Not even virtual parties?
No, there's no pool parties are allowed at my complex.
So if I came over, you wouldn't let me
if
come
you
over?
Came over if you came over one-on-one, I could be kind to you and sure,
right,
I'll let you go swimming. But that's because you and I are becoming acquaintances / friends. But no, I'm not having a pool party at all. At all. There's no party in any way, shape, or form.
Perry, where do you hope this takes you? This new found fame, I guess, success on the stream. Where do you hope this takes you? I mean, you've got the cartoon show coming up, and that's great, and your appearance. Are there more things on the horizon for you?
I hope. I certainly hope. I mean, I'm looking forward to this cartoon to turn into something huge. And I have other projects in the works that are coming up, and then other film shoots that are going to be coming up, and everything that happens to me is because of my streams. My streams is what's making me a living.
Is there anything else, Perry, you want folks to know?
Perry Caravello live on Twitch.
Got it.
is the stream that you want to go to.
And what else should people be watching for from you?
Whatever comes in my future. I mean, right now I don't know, other than I'm looking to beat my competition that are going up against me. I mean, for example, like Darkside Phil, who thinks he's if people try to do what I do, I'm going to stomp all over them and do it better.
All right.
Okay?
Perry Caravello, thanks for taking a seat with me
Yes,
for this
sir.
show. I appreciate
Sure.
the insight.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you with all your new projects,
Hansen.
and we'll stay in touch.
I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Chris,
Perry.
Good pleasure to have a little interview and stuff.
Perfect. Well,
I
thanks for
respect
being on
you
the
and
show. I
you're
appreciate
a
it.
gentleman and everything, and I respect you. And let's talk again soon.
Absolutely. Good luck with everything, sir. We'll
Thank
be in
you,
touch.
sir.
All right, Perry. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Come on my stream anytime.
All
before
right,
you
I
go.
might just do that.
All right.
Perry Caravello,
Yeah,
thanks very
come on
much.
my stream. Plug whatever you need to on my stream.
Will
'Cause
do.
I'd more than be happy to invite you on my stream.
Perfect.
You're an awesome guy, and I appreciate this interview. Thank you.
Thanks, Perry.